it. So, Fez,
You're at a
I
party.
have something to say.
all right.
Danny, I
Yeah.
have an erection. Can I be your assistant?
Yeah,
You'd be the last person I would ever hire.
that's what I told him. I said you can ask him.
I thought you were my assistant.
Yes.
I asked him, like one day, I think next pod, since he told me this very seriously. He's like, does Danny have an SE stand? And I'm like, he would never hire it. What can you even do for him? Do you think he could return Amazon packages?
No, absolutely not. I am looking for a part-time Cheeto eater, though.
Oh, well, then he might be okay for that. How would that work?
I would give him... this is a fantasy. Fez, what role do you think you're qualified to do? That's a great question.
I mean, I can take messages and I can rearrange your schedule.
What does that mean, take messages?
What do you mean? He's going to listen to your voicemail and write down the person's number. Hi, this is Johnny. I am looking for Danny Mullen. Give me a call back at 748-669. You know, he could like write that down. He's going to write it incorrectly.
Exactly.
Is it 1998? Do I have people calling in asking like, hi, I'm a big fan of the Danny Mullen channel. I wanted to purchase one of those Patreon subscriptions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just going to give you my credit card here. Can you run it? Yeah. Or do I have to send in a money order?
Maybe it's an old style job now.
Okay, well, what other, besides taking messages, which he doesn't need, I'm going to tell you right now, he can't pay you for that. So what else do you think you could do assistant-wise to help him?
I don't know. Fetch him a coffee.
All right,
I don't even know if you if I send you to get a coffee right now, will you actually do it?
Yeah.
He will.
We could time him. I mean, the pod will be over by the time he gets back. He has no car. He has to walk somewhere. He's going to walk in the wrong direction for a while.
Mhm.
Then he's going to turn around. Then he's
It's
going to,
too
I
far,
forgot
it's too
to
far.
ask you if he wants cream and sugar. So he's going to go all the way back to ask you that, where he could have just brought it, you know.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Stop it. No conversations on the side, Fez.
Fez, there were many times we took him filming this weekend. It was a great video. We took him to the RuPaul drag queen convention.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to trick him into thinking they were just all regular chicks, though.
Yeah.
And seeing if we could get him to make out with a drag queen.
Right. We were calling them lesbians the whole time.
We're like, dude, they're hot lesbians. That's why they're all flared out. But there were times during that shoot where Fez looked like Joe Biden during the most recent debate.
Yeah, like he had some kind of aphasia, as they call it. You know, a little mental problem.
Fez, after the first chunk of filming, you completely checked out mentally. You looked as if you were about to keel over. And
Yeah.
I would never hire you for a job because I know you'd be useless. Well, I mean, arguably you'd be useless for the first hour, but certainly after the first hour, for the next 7, you'd be, I don't know, at risk of slumping over into a diabetic coma.
Time out. What would you pay him, though, to be your full-time fetcher of coffee? I mean, full-time, so he's there all day. He just sits somewhere quietly, and you go, hey, Fez, give me some coffee.
You know,
would you
Leo,
pay him for that?
There's this business that already takes care of that. What is this? Oh, yeah, Postmates.
Oh.
Yeah, Postmates for a small fee fetches me all the coffee I want.
Oh, well, yeah, but I mean, you make him an offer, he'll take anything.
I will say that you would probably do a better job, or at least as good of a job as most Postmates people. It's not like the guys who usually bring my coffee are the best and the brightest.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's like an Armenian man pictured, and he's way too close to the camera, and he looks like he's seen death.
Mm-hmm.
And then his wife shows up, and she can't figure out where I live, and she doesn't speak English.
That's usually how it goes. Yeah.
That's the experience.
Fez, listen, think of another job. If you can bring an asset to Danny, if you can bring yourself as an asset to Danny, he might be able to give you a job. But right now, the fetcher of coffee and whatever else you were thinking, it's not doing the job. Yeah. It's like, can you do anything? Do you know Microsoft Excel? Do you even know what that is?
No, he does not know what
It's
that
a
is.
program. Yeah.
What for what? What do you do with it? Okay, that's a no. Leo, I would hire him if we ever go on an expedition somewhere where it's really cold.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to bring him as insurance in case we need to resort to cannibalism.
Okay, and if the heater breaks too.
If the heater breaks, yeah, we can crawl inside him like a tauntaun.
Yeah,
if you've seen The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, you
That
take
was
a
nerdy
flap.
joke.
You'll take a flap. I'll take a flap.
Yeah, absolutely. We could just slice him. We don't have a lightsaber, but we'll just go right down the middle with a steak knife, and then you and I can use his innards for warmth.
Perfect.
And then we can later on eat them once we make it through the night.
Perfect.
And then we can use his face for sex.
Correct. So, Fez, how about that gig?
Sure, why not? You can slice me in half.
Wait, hold on. What if I want to hire you
What would he do for you,
It would
Brooks?
be. It would be you wouldn't be paid, but yeah, it would be an unpaid internship. But you would learn a lot. You know, I used to be. They called me Pussy Coordinator Brooks, right?
Yeah.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
What about Pussy Coordinator Fez?
Talking to the mic, you kind of still coordinate some pussy.
No.
You hooked a Talia up with
Yeah,
us.
well, yeah, true. But still,
Really-
he could do it. I think that I really do believe that he has. There something might have happened at the party we threw that made me believe that he definitely needs to learn a couple
Sure.
of things about talking to women.
We're going to talk all about
All
this.
about that.
And you should have realized that Fez can't talk to women from when I did the video on teaching him how
Well,
to pick
I
up
didn't
women.
know he did this of his own accord. I was running all over the place, making sure people weren't destroying stuff.
I'm proud of him for getting some reps in. You know what I mean? My boy's going to get there eventually, Fez. It might take him a little while, but he'll be there. He'll get there.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I believe in him. That's why I think that I can. You know, it's not easy, but it's possible.
I think Fez would have to. I really think the best thing that could happen for you would be that we're invaded by the Chinese and one of them kidnaps you. A gay Chinese soldier kidnaps you and takes you back to China, and you're like raised as his little like lover fuckboy, and then he makes you like work around the house. He disciplines you. He beats the living shit out of you if you put a finger out of line. Fucks your asshole at night, and then eventually,
Christ.
after subsisting on a diet of nothing but rice for 7 years, Fez has the strength, morally, physically, mentally, to escape and maybe find a nice Chinese woman to take out into the hills and survive in the wilderness.
I like that. And it'll be his own personal anime, which has been his.
Actually, esa episode
It's-
Momushi. They have that in an anime that we watched recently.
A rape?
Yes.
If somebody gets
Okay.
raped?
I wasn't describing a rape. It was just a willing
Yeah.
You
capture.
just
of-
said rape.
No, I did not say that
I
at
did
all.
not
You
word
were the
that.
first one who said that.
He does need Asian excellence in his life, though. He needs a couple Asian friends. He needs the discipline.
What he needs
The
is
diet.
a soda. Like how much? Because someone told me how much soda do you drink?
I used to drink quite a lot per day, yes.
But, like,
I
how
cut
much?
it in half now.
You cut it in half. So
Six.
now it's
How
about
much is it now?
6
that
or
you-
7. Yeah.
Yes, no, come on. 3 maybe.
Okay.
tops.
3 double extra larges from 7-Eleven.
There's Scooby snacks for him. Like when we take him out on a shoot, we have to get him sugar in intervals, or he just the Joe Biden debate look comes across his face. Just
I know for a fact I could make it happen.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
serious. I will bet anyone here I can get him a girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
well,
make
you
it
better
bet.
start working on it.
Oh,
I don't think it's gonna
will.
be as easy as you think.
He's my new apprentice. We just made an agreement. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's my new apprentice, and he's going to stop drinking the sodas, lose the weight. The real trick is just not to speak.
Are you going to mix?
It adds mystery to
What's
you.
the thing called where you mix the paint on it? What's it called?
Palette?
A palette. Are you going to use him as a palette?
No, but I will use him to clean all of my brushes, so I don't have to do that.
Oh my God.
For free.
okay. So Fez, you're gonna be his art apprentice. Last time Dino was your apprentice, Brooks, who I heard was getting some tail at the party this
Yeah, he
weekend.
was.
Well, Dino flamed out.
Yeah, I kind of just didn't. I think the issue with Dino was that he got too good too quickly, got cocky, and thought that he didn't
Really?
finish his training. Yeah.
His Taki's painting. It went to his head.
There's one of his paintings right down there.
Let's
actually,
grab
behind
that. Somebody grab that. I remember he painted. He
it's behind the
famous.
Star Wars.
Can somebody grab that? He famously painted. Brooks, can you grab that?
Fez can't. You see, you can't be an assistant for crap, dude. Look, you can't grab something.
Brooks,
It's behind the Star Wars.
Says that was the most pathetic reach I've ever seen. So, I remember that Dino, he painted the Fear and Loathing birthday gift I was given that hung in the studio for a while. Famously, he did Leo, and he butchered Leo's hairline.
Yeah, I look like I'm 78 years old in that picture, but it's all good.
Have you ever forgiven him for that, Leo?
No, I've never forgiven him for that. I mean, see,
I
as you
thought
can
it would
tell,
be I thought it would be funny.
Brooks idealized me. See, he idealized me, made me even better looking than I am. But of course,
I like to play jokes.
Dino in history now, like someone might be like, I don't know if the tales of Leo being attractive, I don't know if they're true. Look at this painting. Maybe this is how he really looked. But this is a painting that Dino made. Here, I'll show it to the fans.
I want to point out how impractical it would be to have a house that's it's half the size of the island it's on.
Right. That is. He obviously
It's
doesn't
Russian.
understand
Don't tell him what it
construction.
is.
He doesn't understand architecture.
I want him
So-
to interpret it.
Is this what a reference to some anime?
Just interpret it.
Okay, well, it's a house that's about to get washed out to sea.
Kind of like just Dino in general is kind of like he's always being washed out to sea.
Yes. He's a small house, very nondescript, not much going on, and he's just a light breeze away from being washed off his foundation.
That house isn't making through winter. It's not making it through winter.
No, it's not.
The first winter it faces, it's over.
It's between two palm trees, which look like marijuana leaves, which
Yeah.
Dino's entire life has lived in the shadow of marijuana. Dino is our... people probably don't even know who Dino is anymore. He's producer Austin's brother who just lurks in the shadows here
He's always there.
of marijuana and also just the literal shadows of this house. Dino, what is this? What's the secret here?
Fez,
Oh, sure.
explain.
That's Roshi's house from Dragon Ball.
Oh, really? It doesn't have a door, it seems. It seems like a door, but there is no
it's called
handle.
Kami House, I believe, right? Kami House? Yeah, and Kami House is where Master Roshi, who originally appears in Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball Z prequel, and he's the master of Goku who teaches Goku basically how to use his powers. And yeah, it's an island in the middle of nowhere that he gets to like on a flying cloud.
Hell yeah.
It makes a lot of sense.
Okay. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z. People I respect like Dragon Ball Z. I don't get it. I don't know why dragons need balls and why a bunch of Asian people are concerned about it. I don't get why some of them are leopard printed and some of them are bald. I don't fucking get it.
It's species, you know? That's speciesism.
You're sad.
I'm sad. Okay, tell me why I should care about Dragon Ball Z in a
It's
couple
one
of
of the animes from the beginning, from the 80s. Everybody
Talking to the
grew up
mic.
with
Talking to
them.
the mic. Okay.
Oh.
So it's old.
Yes, it's quite old.
Okay.
Older than you, Danny Mullen.
Okay, great. So why should I like it?
Because we all grew up with it. We literally all did.
Fez,
We
What
all
is-
grew up with AIDS too.
How does it help you in
Should
your
I
life?
like AIDS?
Made me confident.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
It made you confident.
I'm just saying that because something
I
is
just answered your question. And I
Sorry.
didn't-
Answer Danny's. AIDS. Answer it.
What about
it's
it?
okay. Well, I'm just saying just because something has been around for a long time and we grew up with it doesn't mean it's awesome.
Wow. I don't even know what the difference between entertainment and actual disease. So,
This
I
is
don't-
getting complicated.
Yeah, I don't know what he's saying.
what
Stuff.
the fuck? Fuck you.
What? This is why you can't be my assistant. When you don't understand something, you're just gonna be like, "Oh, fuck you, Danny Mullen." Why?
This is why this is why you're perfect to be my assistant.
Yeah.
I'll give you a sandwich every day.
Oh my god.
Every day.
All
What
right.
if Fez dressed up like a Latina maid, and in fact in drag like a Latina maid, and then kind of cleaned your place?
I would be revolted,
Oh.
and I don't want to feel nausea when I wake up every morning.
Yeah, like the time you got kicked
You
out of
wouldn't
that
like it if you played
B-boy
salsa?
party.
What's that?
up?
Like the time you got kicked out of a B-boy party that disgusted, when those people were disgusted about you guys.
When I okay, I like how he's mentioning the time I got kicked out of the B-boy event, like it was some long ago memory. That was this weekend, and it wasn't like we really got kicked out. We just tried to do a bit, and yeah, I was trying to make something happen, Fez.
Mm-hmm.
It would be nice
It
if you
was
would.
fun.
If you would have tried to make something happen, it would have been nice.
This makes me think of something we need to do right now. Fez, you're going to call a motel off the 5 right now, and you're going to try to book a room for Danny. We're not giving you any information.
Yep,
Let's see how well he does.
love it. We're
Okay.
absolutely gonna do that. But I finally got one. It was a Days Inn in Lost Hills, which is a scary city name, Lost Hills. I just saw that on my credit card statement. Days Inn, Lost Hills.
God, it's a horror movie.
But I stayed there. It was 3, and all these motels have the worst blackout curtains in the world, which means if you're going to bed at 3, it's gonna feel like you're on the sun at 6 a.m. in terms of the fucking amount of light coming through the window.
Oh yeah.
So that happens, and I have just a shirt over my eyes, and it's disgusting, and the bedding is the cheapest you've ever seen. There's a clump of hair in the shower, but I'm able to sleep it off. And then I got up and I drove to Improv the next day.
Did you think about Fez during any of that?
Is your pet nearby? Can you put him on the phone? I want to tell.
Hello, Rosalina. How are you? I need to order a room for my boss around, I want to say, for any future events you guys got going on.
Sorry, which city and state?
California.
Yeah, which city?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, California. Okay, one moment. Okay, and what is the starting day and how many nights?
I want to say 5 days.
5 days starting when?
On the, let's see, today. On the 30.
You like the 30th?
I would like a room with a balcony.
With the what?
Balcony.
Okay, give me 1 second. I will check. It's okay. Starting July the 30th for 5 nights. How many adults or children?
Most likely 2.
2 adults. Okay, give me 1 second, please.
Raised his eyebrows at me when he said 2.
Okay, now
You gotta give me...
Los Angeles, California, LAX. We have available 2 queen beds, but we don't have with balcony. We have only regular rooms.
I definitely
2
need a
queen
room with
beds.
balcony for my boss. He loves a balcony.
I need a room more than I need a balcony.
Give me 1 second. I will check with them. They have something, but I don't see
Really
anything
quick,
with balcony. Give me-
really quick question for the balcony. Does it have privacy?
Give me 1 second. I will call the
My
place.
boss needs
Give me
to
1
fuck
second,
my
please,
ass on
because
the
I am the
balcony.
call center agent for reservation.
My boss is going to fuck my ass on the balcony. Okay.
What did you say?
Oh, my boss, he gonna fuck my ass on the balcony.
Okay. Give me 1 second,
No
please.
problem.
You should explain that to her, like, really explicitly what's going to happen on the balcony and
Oh,
see if
yeah.
she'll still rent us the room.
Oh yeah, it's good.
I thought you had rooms with balcony.
This is a thing, Fez. Everybody likes when you
What?
start
I
a phone
always
call
thought
that
that
I
you
just
had
take
one.
over your voice.
Wait,
Everybody
what,
loves this. What's up?
What? He keeps telling me something. What? What?
It's like he pretends like he doesn't hear me.
Well,
sometimes.
he was talking. What?
Well, let's go over what
I
happened.
want to hear. He's talking about fucking in a hotel room.
No, not me. But I wanted to know. Don't you like rooms with balcony? I always assume.
I'm going to tell you. Can I tell you what happened? Can I tell you what happened so you can wrap your mind around this? So the test went like this. He asks for a room with a balcony to Motel 6. By the way, this is Motel 6. He booked you for 5 rooms. He called 5 days. Sorry, 5 days. 2 beds, but he needs a balcony, and he's refusing to take any room without a balcony. So this is where this woman is right now. And you also said something at the beginning that was odd. What was it?
He said,
Oh yeah.
Or off mic. Off mic.
How many events?
like, she said, when is your thing? And he goes, I need a room for whenever you have your next big event.
Yeah,
Okay.
he asked Motel 6. Hello?
Hello, sorry. They said that they don't have any room with balcony.
Well, I
That
need.
location.
The problem is I do need balcony because my boss he needs to bend me over the balcony and tie me up to the railing, and then he going to pummel my asshole until I cannot talk for a while. He does it usually 2 times a
Thank you.
month.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
There's 2 times.
Oh, yeah, that was a nice Catholic woman. How dare you?
I was fucked up. I'm sorry. Fez, I'm sorry, dude. But I don't know if you did so well in your mock
It's
job
fine.
interview here. It wasn't
I
great.
It was good,
Used to be.
actually.
I
was better
used
than
to be
normal.
an assistant for a store before.
Okay, then why did you ask Motel 6 about their events? What events are Motel 6 going to have?
Not that kind of assistant.
And what was I an assistant for?
Huh?
What was I an assistant for that you just said I was an assistant for?
Who, me?
This is.
I don't know what the
Did
point
you
is.
say you were an assistant?
You
Who
like
did you-
that? You like that when I confuse you?
It's not confusing. You're being confused, and I'm exasperated. I'm not confused.
Yeah, you are.
Fez. Fez, listen, you asked for a balcony at a Motel 6, and
Sure.
you asked them for events. Those are 2 questions that I don't know if a Motel 6 has
You
ever
didn't
gotten
give me
before.
no more info than that. What do you want me to
Did I
do?
say he needed a balcony? I said just book him a room. I said book him a room.
Yeah, this isn't the Waldorf Astoria. Usually Motel 6s don't have balconies.
I didn't know. I never stay in a motel, those kinds. So.
Oh,
I say
Your
he
date
reached.
is. Yeah, can you get Austin? Can you go get her?
All right.
This is Carissa.